I'm Larry Anglisano reporting for Avionics News, publication of the Aircraft Electronics Association and a good resource for avionics and maintenance shops. You know, for years, Dynon Avionics has been a staple in the experimental avionics world, and that's still the case today. But what Dynon had found a few years ago was that a lot of experimental airplane builders also own certified airplanes, and a lot of those owners wanted to install the same Dynon avionics in their certified airplanes as they did their experimental airplanes. And that was part of the reason for the Dynon SkyView HDX Certified line of avionics. Now, what was interesting about the HDX Certified concept was that Dynon opened the installation up to A&P mechanics with IA credentials. Let's go talk to Michael Schofield.
The installation process for the SkyView HDX Certified system was really born out of necessity. So we had this full suite of products, full panels of avionics in SkyView HDX, and we had a certified program going on. And then we got the STC, which was very initially for the Cessna 172. But because we came from the experimental and light sport world, most home builders are installing their avionics themselves, and most light sport manufacturers are doing it in the factory. And so what we didn't have is broad reach in the installation shop category on the certified side. And so while, small company, us, building out an installation network, what we also realized from talking with people that would come up to us at the booth at Oshkosh and say, hey, I also have a 172 and I'm an A&P, I can install this myself. When are you going to have a certified version for me? And the whole time, of course, we're working on it. And so we realized that the major alteration to an aircraft can be performed by a full installation shop or an A&P with inspection authorization. And so these days, or what we started back then is you can go to a shop, and we had a few starting out. Or if you were either an APIA yourself, or if you were somebody on a field that wanted to buy our products, we would sell it to you directly. We would make sure that you had an A&P with inspection authorization lined up to do your install for you. But that was just a totally valid way to get our products into type certificated aircraft early on. And, would we do it any differently today? Probably not, because now we do have our Dynon authorized installation centers, a robust network of installers throughout the country, and you can go on our website and see which are close to you and talk to our sales team, and they can help recommend. But there are still a lot of customers that are either have the credential themselves, or they have their friend down the hangar that is doing their annuals anyway. So it's worked out, and we've enjoyed that.
Yeah, and the STC list, approved model list STC, had grown pretty quickly for a wide variety of airplanes. But one of the challenges, as often the case, is getting autopilot approvals. And how's that process going?
Yeah, admittedly, we thought we'd be quicker at it. There are a good handful of, if you look at them broadly, but it's probably dozens or maybe even hundreds if you break it down through all of the models that it encompasses. So right now we have, the Cessna 172 series, Foxtrot through Sierra, a huge chunk of the 182, the Echoes through Tangos, including all their retractables and turbos, the 35 series Bonanzas, P35 through the V35B, also the 36 series Bananas and the A36, and then most recently the Mooney M20 J and K. And then also on the twin side, we have the Piper Seneca 2345 and then the Baron 58 series. And so that's if you have autopilot. We have absolutely kind of everything that Dynon makes in the HDX series. But not everybody wants autopilot. There are some people that will install pretty basic systems, which can be as lightweight as a 7-inch display with the backup D30, a main SkyView HDX display, and the little portable D30. Those are like the two required components. And we have that now approved for, I think it's nearly 800 models, and that's basically all of your piston singles minus composites, and a good chunk of the light twin segment as well.
There's also advanced flight systems. Where does that fit in?
Yeah, so Advanced Flight Systems was a competitor, that we teamed up with, I guess, more than a decade ago now. And so we do actually have for home builders two kind of full options of EFIS systems, if you will. We got SkyView HDX and the AF line of products. But the thing that we've done with the Advanced Flight Systems business is they kind of have another business, which is the advanced panel part of the company. And what they will make you is if you go to advancedflightsystems.com and you click on advanced panel, we can literally ship you a panel. So today's home builder is definitely different than, let's say, the home builder of the 60s or 70s, where people were cutting foam and making long easies. Kits have gotten more advanced and people want to get flying sooner. And one reason that home builds remain popular is that it really is a lot quicker or less expensive to get in the air versus, let's say, buying a brand new type certificated airplane. And so if you want to get done with your airplane quickly, especially once you get to the panel, you can just call us up, talk to Kyle or one of the folks over at Advanced Flight Systems, talk about your airplane, what you want in it, how you want it equipped, and then either utilizing a SkyView HDX or Advanced Flight Systems AF series system, we'll build you the panel with everything, IFR, VFR, the works. And we've been doing that for quite a while, and just in the last couple of years, we've expanded that portfolio. There's some people that want everything kitted up, but they don't necessarily, maybe they like the sheet metal aspect of building and they want to build their own panel and place things. So we'll do advanced panel, BYOP, or bring your own panel. That's the whole kit of everything, all configured, pre-configured, including, importantly, the advanced control modules. So all advanced panels are built around this advanced control module, which is kind of a red box with a bunch of connectors on it. And they're not just connectors they're highly tailor-made for our systems and all the things that can be connected to it. And so when you buy either an advanced panel complete, the whole panel, or a bring your own panel where we kit it up with the harnesses, you're going to get a set of highly customized harnesses that are truly plug and play between all the modules. The ACM, the Advanced Control Module, also does a whole bunch of other things. It's got, importantly, 27 dedicated channels of electronic circuit breakers. So instead of having to size breakers and fuses, you're kind of plugging everything into this module, and then you're setting it up in software and deciding what the current loads for each of your systems are. That's actually, if you're doing it yourself, if we're building the advanced panel for you, we'll actually do all that for it. It has things like multi-step flat positioning, airspeed controlled wig-wag lighting, the SkyView network hub, which is a thing that you normally connect things. Low voltage panel switches. So because this is your kind of power and avionics hub, normally when you wire up a panel, you have all of your loads going through switches, and those switches then carry amps of current. If you're using an advanced control module and an advanced panel, those switches can be very low current and low voltage, so it just removes electrical risk from the aircraft. So a lot of awesome features on the advanced control module, and that used to be exclusive to when we build you a panel, but now we will sell that to you in a starter kit as well that you can then build out with the customized harnesses and all of the different avionics.
Final piece of news from Dynon is Trig Avionics, a company from the UK, who has specialized in compact radios for sort of a specialized market. Where does that fit into Dynon?
So Trig has a few different product lines. They have the compact radios and transponders, which are really popular in light sports and experimentals and ultralights and microlights in Europe. And then they have their stack line of products, which are the more conventional, center stack of comm radios, transponders, and they have a Navcom as well. And some people knew, we didn't keep it a secret because they make quality stuff, but they have been private labeling transponder modules for us for quite a while. Actually, since the inception of our transponders, they've always been Trig modules. So what we call SV Exponder, XBNDR 261 or 262, that's actually been a Trig TT22 or TT21 transceiver behind the scenes. And so they had just a real nice complement to our products, both in the way that they sell things, which are more individual and not the whole panel. So it helps complement our product line. And they are already making a lot of stuff that was going into our system. So it was a really natural partnership, They also have great reach in Europe, where we go to places like Aero, and we have lots of light support OEM business, but having part of the company now be there. So it was really just a great addition to the Dynon portfolio, what we kind of call the Dynon group now, where we have the Dynon parent, Trig Avionics, Advanced Flight Systems, and Dynon Certified is kind of a sub-brand as well for the certified line. So yeah, we're happy to have Trig be part of the Dynon. It's been great.
Now, you could read a full report on the Dynon HDX Certified in the January 2026 issue of Avionics News Magazine.